Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, good evening, everyone. Good afternoon. And welcome. Wait a second. Wait a second. Okay. Okay. Hello, hello, hello. How are you today, guys? On my side, all good. We received a package of commission skins that I've been following already since at least a week. It's been at least a week, I would say, that I've been following. Yeah, probably 10 days, but the result looks very, 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 very promising. We had to do a number of changes to it, so it's not without work on my side as usual. So even if when you commission something, obviously the artist doesn't really know, our style, our game, our races. So the color scheme, the patterns, the setting, a bit of everything, right? So it's not easy really to have someone produce art that we can put into the game immediately. But yeah, this time I have to say the artist was very good, beyond my expectations, and I'm very happy about that, and I will probably commission more stuff to him, but I have to see the result before saying that. I mean, I've seen the results already, but I've seen only screenshots, right? And screenshots are not always what you get in game. So I'm downloading now the package. I'm just trying to see where I want to put it. I would say that the commission file, we can put it here. And let me see. I can delete this. Let me delete all of that. I will create a new. Ylian female skins. Okay. So let me download all the packages. We have quite some stuff to download because we have quite some stuff to download. Where is it? Here. So there is the file. I'm on the other screen for a second, but I will be with you very, very shortly. I just want to download all the packages. I have to take them from the contract and such. So so characters, Ylian female. Okay, that is the first package. Then we have the plate. The plate. It's not keeping the last. Okay. Characters here. Okay, I'm saving the plate. Then we have the letter. Then we have the chain. And we have the wizard robe. So in theory we have everything, right? Now, does it require modifications? Is it really what we wanted? I mean, I've seen screenshot, and I was saying, as I was saying, I have requested a number of changes already, so I'm pretty confident that this is the okay, 70 megabytes, 70 megabytes. Megabytes. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay, so here we have the model looks very good. The model looks very, very good. I really like it. Is very well done, very well made. Yeah. Nice. I don't know if he has textures linked already. Probably not, because the textures are probably separate, right? Yes, they are. So yeah, they're not even connected for whatever reason. Kind of strange that the textures are not connected. But fine, we can connect them again. The eyes. Okay. Yeah, the fact is that here we are in a different directory, and so actually the base textures are not loading for that reason, right? Because he's expecting all the. But I would say that this one is actually very good. And then we have the plate armor. It looks very good. It looks very, very nice. It's 2K triangles, but I think it's fine. I think it's fine. Very nice. Very nice. It looks like I will not have to retouch it. Maybe just a millimeter there. I think it's very nice. It's higher quality than the one that we have today, for sure, in terms of detail, because there are a lot of parts here that are actually sculpted, right? While in many of our armor is pretty much all texture. So, okay. The good news is that we also have the skins for this. Oh, my hand appeared for a second. What? Ah, look at that. That's my hand. In the new version. In the new version. In the new version of Animates, you can it is tracking also the hands. Okay, this is very nice. Very good. Very, 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 very good. The best. The best. The best. Okay, I would say plate looks fantastic. Plate looks fantastic. Okay, so now the only problem is to see if these materials are working. I really hope, really hope they do. Really hope they do. Let me see. Ah, okay. Okay. Something weird going on this this normal map. I don't know what happened here. Okay. Okay. Now. I don't know why these are not connected in the Blender file, but fine. Well, it is making a heavy usage of the maps. I don't know exactly why it is so different from. No, I understand that the metallic is doing its job, right? But at the same time, I think is heavily relying on. You know what? I think I need to export it to. I need to export it to Unreal if I want to see it how it will look, because if I look at it here in Blender, it looks actually pretty bad. The problem is that if I want, well, I can just export only the without doing the rigging at this point, right? I can just I mean, if we want, we can. Oops, the only problem of the UV map, right? Obviously would not be perfect, but so I think that the texture is heavily relying on the metallic result, right? To actually get and the normal map, obviously, which makes sense. Usually, what we do, we bake more of that into the diffuse, but fine. I think it will probably be easier to just move the model into my file, because I see that here Why only this one is visible when we are in waiting mode? Oh. Why that one only is separate? I don't understand. Seems that the CS spine 3 is actually I don't understand why there is only this single bone, but fine. It's not a big deal. Yeah, zero everywhere. You didn't even take the bottom one. Yeah, the rigging we will obviously have to do, right? So we will have to rig this character. I mean to rig the plate. For now, I think I will just simply put it all to one. And that's it. Which is obviously wrong, but fine. We will have to map it, right? We will have to rig it. Yeah, so it moves a bit brutally, obviously now, but at least it moves, right? Pam 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 pam. Meanwhile, No. I have to go... Wait. Imported also the animation. Okay, I think for the RAM we will have to do a few things, but let's see. I want to see it in Unreal because otherwise yeah, the problem here are the names. I mean, all these names are a bit fucked up. Now for the metallic, we use the RAM, right? So in theory, but maybe wait a second. Let me just try to do something different for a second, which is this. I will change it later. I will change it later. So no wait, I think I can just drag them in. Should work, yeah, exactly. No, I'm seeing that in the base texture, right? There is a little detail, but I think it's getting most of the detail from the roughness map, the normal map, and the I don't know why the normal map is blue, but fine. Yeah, exactly. It's getting most of the detail from the roughness and the. So the only problem of this is that if we are not using the roughness, right, the texture basically kind of disappears. But I would say it's fine. I would say it's fine. I think we can get the same result that we want. I think we can. Boom. Boom. I mean, he's obviously relying a lot on the metallic, right? As you can see. So he's relying on the metallic 99%, right? But I think the result is good anyway. It's a bit too realistic maybe for us, but I mean, I can tone down the metallic a bit, right? At the moment, the metallic is very, very strong, and it really shows. Like, the problem is that if I tone it down, we'll have to think about it a bit. I think if I tone it down, you see at the moment the metallic is nearly white everywhere, right? So is a really, really strong metallic. Yeah. So if I tone it down, right, and I like now I divide it by 2, the metal becomes less reflective and becomes a bit more reasonable for our standards, right? Because it looks, I would not say fake, but it looks less super shiny realistic, right? And I think actually in our world this looks better. This looks better than this. I don't know, you can tell me guys as well what you think, right? But if this looks better than this, I mean, this is obviously way more realistic. My only problem is that this kind of reflections, right, my fear is that they will look too realistic for our game, right? So it would like stand out compared to the rest of the materials, right? Because there is a real, you know, real reflection, which I mean, I can use, but I feel it's a bit too much. I can find a middle ground, right? I can find a middle ground, so I can divide it. Maybe instead of dividing by 2, I can divide by 1.5. And so, yeah, and yeah, exactly. Maybe like this, right? So it's still reflective, but is a bit more reasonable, right? A bit more reasonable. But I would say it's a very nice piece. It is a very nice piece. I think that the result is super good. I really, really, really like it. I think it's super good. I think it's super good. I think it's very nice. Okay, so I think the 1.5 could be our solution. Now, if we want to put this into a real plane shift texture, we will have to do something different, because this one is using, right, so our textures are using a different setup. So we have the roughness map, the ambience occlusion, and the metal into the same file, because they are 3 layers, right, of the same map. And then we have the normal map and the diffuse as separate. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? With the ambient occlusion being pretty much 1. So yeah. I think it looks fantastic anyway. I think it looks very, very good. I think it looks very good. I mean, obviously, if you are applying it without metal, if you are applying it without metal, it will look bad, right? But just for fun, let me see. Just for fun, 1 second, let me see. Yeah. Yeah, like this is a completely different result, right? And we don't want it like this, right? So we will have the roughness, also because it's losing a bit of detail, because the roughness map as detail in it. Like, as you can see, there is detail. So we cannot ignore it, right? There's no way we cannot ignore it. These are all 2K textures, so a bit heavy for sure. Oh, reveals. So I have to take the roughness map. I have to take the metallic is basically 1 everywhere, which is kind of weird, you see. So the metallic is actually not the map, right? Which is a bit strange though. It's basically saying metallic everywhere, right? Because if you look at this and this, it seems there are no places that are actually excluded. Are they? Well, maybe a little on the side, but not even. Huh? No, I think I can overlay this, right, and see, but it seems that the metallic is basically 1-to-1 with the except the okay, is excluding the leather parts. So yes, there is actually a difference. Yes, there is. There is actually a difference. Okay. Okay. So what we have to do in ambient occlusion by default we say, oh, I didn't save this. Will it time out? No, I didn't. Okay. So now with a new GIMP, I think there is an easier way to work on the different channels. Let me see if it's real or not, right? So basically what I want to do, I want to turn on only the red. And on the red, I want to paste my roughness map, right? 1:1. Doesn't let me do it. It's basically pasting it on everything. Why? Why? Why if I take this and I paste it only on the green, on the red, it's going on everything. It's kind of annoying. Okay, let's do it differently, the old way. Let's do it the old way. We will decompose. We will decompose. Bro, why this thing is so big I cannot even... Okay. We will decompose. Bro, I don't understand what the fuck is doing. Can you please work only on this channel, or how hard is that? Why if I paste this, that is going in all 3 channels? I don't understand. Maybe I have to do this. Okay. Okay. So this will be... Okay. So it probably is me that I'm a bit rusty in GIMP actually. Bro, please don't be... Okay. And then we have the metallic, right? Where the metallic is this guy. Okay. So now if I do this, and then I recompose it, do you work or not? Huh? Can recompose specific layer ID 133 not found? What do you mean? I think it did it, huh? Let's see. Now here we did it with huh? Why the metallic is completely gone? Meaning the real metallic, right? Uh-oh. He's correct on the texture, actually. He's correct on the texture. Wow. Do we have a problem with the metallic on all our textures? Hello, Nerful. Please maintain your nice curves. Yeah, I will not change the... I will not change the shape. Metallic. Metallic is coming directly from the roughness map, yeah. I mean directly from the RAM map, right? The B of the RAM map. So why? That is very strange. Or is the emissive that is in and is messing up stuff, but in theory should not, right? So for whatever reason, the metallic didn't really go in. I don't understand why. I don't understand why. Right? You see that here, you see that in this texture is there. You see the difference, right? In this texture, the metallic is here, while on this one is not there. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 ay. Interesting. Okay, let's do a test. And the test will be the following. The test will be the following. The test will be to use this one and then change the roughness map to our new texture, right? Which is called this. So if I do the same, right, if I decompose the three components, so the roughness, the ambient occlusion, and the metallic. The only difference here was 1.5, right? But that we can, and I apply. Now our armor, yep, is identical. So he has the metallic. So, okay. So it's really something in our master material that is fucking up the metallic. And my thinking at the moment is that is the emissive color that is automatically killing. It is automatically killing the metallic. Let me try. So if I do an emissive color 0 and I put it here, nope, is not. Is the specular, but the specular. So there is something, right, in our master material. We have the roughness with a blend screen 0.5. We have the roughness. We have the roughness map. Ah, here it is. Here it is. Interesting. The question is why? There is something fucked up, boys. There is something definitely fucked up. What the hell is going on in this life? Yeah, but what we understand, right? What we understand is that this node is the one that is basically destroying the metal map. And this is applied to all our characters because this is the master character material. So it's applied everywhere, right? So my question is why we have this node? Why we have this node in the master character, right? So the material function call expression blah blah blah. Then function will become okay. So this one is a blend screen, which is inverting the texture, multiplying them together, and then reinverting the results, right? I have no idea why we decided to do this, right? And I have no idea why we decided that the roughness map should be multiplied by 0.5, right? So why we are reducing the roughness map of all our textures? Why? And also, why after this the value becomes basically a 1, right? I mean, if I do it with the original roughness, map, what happens? If I do it with this one, right? This one is the original roughness map. So if I do this, the result is the same. The result is the same. So so we are losing the metallic, right? We are completely losing the metallic, completely, like 100%. Blend screen. This is very strange. Now I will show you something fun of ChatGPT. ChatGPT can actually read, can actually look at screenshots, right? So so I will actually ask ChatGPT why the hell we did this. And we will see what it says. Because I don't remember. I mean, we did it. I mean, probably I didn't do it myself. I think it was maybe its way, but I have a material in Unreal Engine that is done this way, and I don't understand why we used blend screen. Great question. In Unreal Engine, the blend screen node is a type of blending operation typically used in composing to brighten an image by combining two inputs in a way that mimics the screen blending. In your material setup, you're blending two texture samples. One appears to be a diffuse base texture, brownish human skin. The second is a glow emissive like pattern, bright green, and the blend screen mode is combined to use texture 0.5. Yes. The result is sent to the emissive color. No, it's not. What? is sent to the emissive color. I think he hallucinated. Emissive color is empty. Okay, he didn't read it properly. The blend screen function produces a brighter result than either of the two input texture unless one of them is black. Why not use auto multiply? Yeah, but you know the result. I mean, the result is not sent to the emissive. Is sent to the roughness channel, and yeah, why use the blend screen on the roughness? The 0.5 constant acts as the blend factor between the two inputs. No, he's hallucinating again. I mean, I think because he has too many lines and so he's confusing itself, but it's not like this, right? So no. What we do is to have the roughness map and the 0.5 connected to the blend screen. Come on, to the blend screen node, then sent to the roughness pin. So will this make the roughness higher value or lower? Because the problem is that basically it's making it so high that it becomes 1, right? So that's the problem. So if the roughness is 0, the output is 0.5. If the roughness is 1, the output, yeah, exactly. So it's basically increasing that by 0.5. So we are increasing the roughness incredibly. Give me a second, guys. I'm coming back. 1 second. So the problem is that I mean, I can change it. I can obviously remove it, right? I can remove this blank screen that I don't know why we added it, but the result of this, right, will be that all our character will change because there is the master material that is used everywhere. Every texture in the game that is on a character is using this material, right? And so, for example, if we take let me take one that I'm sure that may have a bit of metal. So if I take the Diaboli female torso plate, right? Which is this one. And which by the way is a bit low poly with our new standards, but it's fine. So if I take this one, right, and I look at the material, and the material, I look at the, oh, this one doesn't even have a roughness map, a metal map. Okay, well, this one will not be affected. This one will not be affected. I actually thought that that one would be, but okay, let's take. Do we have a plate ram? Yeah, the Dermorian female, exactly. The Dermorian female. Dermorian female torso plate. Dermorian female torso plate, right? Which is this one, right? Is this one. So if we take this one and I go and change the master material, well, first of all, we will have to see if he actually has, because maybe also this one, no, this one I just checked that he has, right? So this one has a roughness map, yes. I don't know if he has metal, that I don't know, because I will have to decompose it and see, but anyway, the bottom line is that if I go here and I change this and I say go directly roughness to roughness, right, without any filter, you see? You see that it changed? It actually changed. Now, did he change it for the better or he changed it for the worst? That actually, I don't know. The boobs are more shiny, so, well, that's always good. But, but he's changing it, huh? He's changing it. He's definitely changing it. Now, I think that my suggestion will be to do it. Will be to actually do this change and see how it looks in the different, on the different texture. We don't have a million of metallic textures. I think that we have, but I mean, it's not, well, I mean, I don't know how many of these ones are actually metallic. But I mean, it is risky. It is risky. I mean, without knowing, right, what is the effect on all the armor. Oh wow, like this one is becoming super metal. You see how metal it is compared to before? I mean, I'm looking at the shiny, but also here, also here. But I think it is actually better though. So this is the shiny version. And this is the non-shiny version. I mean, it's nice anyway, but it's different, right? So one really has a metallic feeling to it, and yeah, I have no idea. I can try to ask Zwei, maybe he remembers, I don't know. But I don't know why that happened, right? I don't know why that happened. I have no idea why that happened. Let me see if Zwei remembers. Maybe he remembers. I asked him, okay, my suggestion would be that for now we remove it, and maybe we put a note was connected to roughness channel. So I think we should remove it, and so the roughness is the roughness, right? It's not 0.5 plus the roughness, which is very weird, by the way, because 0.5 is an insanely high value, and by the way, this is not even a parameter, so you cannot even say that, oh, by the way, you can tweak it in the in the material instance, right? We cannot. We cannot. So this armor will look like this now. Which I think it is anyway better. I think it's, yeah. And now this material will look like how it was designed, right? Because now that we did that, going back to our plate, there was no working as expected, right? Now it will work as expected. Exactly. With the only problem that we said that we wanted to we wanted to lower a bit the metalness, right? So we didn't want it to have it so shiny. So basically in this composition, if I go back to the channels, I don't know if the channels here I can really work as I want, right? But like if I want to work only on the metal channel, can I? Because basically I will have to. So this should be blue 100%, no? It is blue and green 100%. How it is possible? Why? No, it's not working by layer. It's working by. It's looking at the full picture. It's not looking at the layer that I have here. Because basically what I will have to do, I will have to take this and let me try 1 second because I'm confused when I. You see, when I paste it on the blue channel, it's pasting it also on the other channels. I don't know why, even if I have them disabled and non-visible. Why this happens? Why? I think there was something in GIMP 3.0. They said it was easier to work in channels, but I don't. Yes, GIMP 3.0 allows working on a single channel. You can decompose the image separate letter representing. Yeah, this I did already. Okay, but can I? I mean, fuck. Okay, I see. Fine. We will do it this way. Fuck it. Which is okay anyway. Which is okay. So basically, what we have to do, we have to lower the so we have to lower the brightness of this of 50%. Now, how to do 50% of that color? I have no idea. But one thing I can do, I can fill it with a 50%. I can fill it with a 50% gray color, no? So if I go 50, 50, 50. Hello? If I go 50, 50, 50, and I just fill it in, right? And so everything becomes 50. This is basically what we want from... Is it continuing to fill? Okay. That's not very nice. I want it to fill only once, not multiple times. Okay, should be like this. So if I recompose now, it may look nearly identical, but in reality it's not, because it's Oh wow. Directories. So in theory, may not look dark, I mean super different, but it should be different. Should be different. Looks very similar actually. Yeah, but it's less. Yeah, exactly. Good. I think like this is good, guys. I would not spend more time on it. I think it's good. I think a bit of red in this area would have been nice, but it's okay. Okay, so this is the piece. So this is the torso piece, and it looks like it's good. We will have to rig it, right? At the moment, it's not rigged. At the moment, it's not rigged. It just has a kind of a generic. So the roughness map we can actually delete. The torso plate RAM will become Ylian F torso plate RAM. The normal will stay as the normal. And the plate metallic will go away because we have it in the RAM now. Right, so it's basically 1, 2, 3 textures that becomes 5. Okay, good. Now we have to check the other ones. Unfortunately, we have to do the same work of composing, decomposing, right? Because that is the way everything works. These are all 2K. These are all 2K. Okay, fine. So the arms. The arms, I need the metal, the roughness, and the ambient occlusion will be 1, right? So I will be faster, I will be faster now because I just did a bunch of tests, but now I will definitely be faster. Because the red is our roughness, so it's this. Why we have 2 pictures? The red is our roughness. The green is 1, and the blue is the metallic. Right? And I think with the metallic we want to do the same. I think the metallic is really too strong, so I will even if it is, to me, it doesn't look like a 50%, but no. But it is 0.5 because this color, right? This color from 0 to 100, right, is 50, 50, 50. So actually it is 0.5. I mean, it really doesn't look like, but the problem is that when you do a pick a color and you are on a single layer, because I have the opacity at 30%. That's why. Oh shit! So we did the other wrong as well, huh? So in reality we lowered it, but we didn't lower it by 50. That's why. This is 50. Maybe it's too much. So in the previous one, we didn't lower it by 50, we lowered it by 30. By mistake, because there was an opacity set. So is this now too shiny? Sorry that I'm always focusing on the boobs, but this is the most round thing that we have in the models. So, I mean, I can focus here as well. Yeah, I think it's probably too much, yes. But maybe 50 then is then too low. Let's try to find whatever whatever is the setting that we think is good. Let's try to find the proper setting, okay? Yeah, because you see the difference? Difference is insane. Did you recompose it here or what? Should, huh? You should have. Yeah, significantly different. Significantly different. Is this too little now? Is this too little? Maybe we can do a middle ground. Maybe we can do a middle ground. I think that, yeah, I think that probably is too little now. I think we can do a middle ground. I think we can have... maybe 50 is really too little. Let's do it. So before we did a 30% of 50. So I think we can go 70 or 75. 70. So it has to be whiter, right? 70. 70 becomes like this. Seventy becomes You see that I'm faster now, huh? Took me a bit, but I'm faster now. So if I re-import this, let me do it like this so we see the change on the fly. Yeah. I think like this is okay. Yeah, like this is a good compromise. So can we remember that I did 70%, 70% gray. Okay, this is what we did. So we will do the same for... we will do the same for this one, huh? Okay. Okay, so this will be... it's so annoying that it doesn't keep the last directory. It is super annoying, like beyond real. Luckily I have it there, so this will be Ylian F torso plate, no, Ylian F arms plate RAM. Okay, and now we can import here the arms plate, the arms base, and the arms normal. Yeah, the only problem is that these arms are a bit fucked up. I don't know what happened here, but there is a bit of a artifact here. I don't know if it's on all the textures. Yeah, it is on all the textures actually. I don't know what happened. I mean, it's not super visible, but... okay, let's see how visible it is. If it's not super visible, I will just ignore it. But it seems that something happened. Something happened there. No, not the roughness. I fucked up. Not the roughness, the normal. Anyway, just even importing something, right? It takes time, right? Even just putting it into the game, even if the model is very good, I mean the texture are good, the model is good, just putting it to the game as a work in itself, right? Just to put it in. What is the name of the... what is the name of the plate? Legs plate, ends plate, feet plate. Yeah, just plate at the end. It just legs plate. Okay, I'm gonna name it. This one looks definitely worst. Why? Master character skin. No. Master character. Yup. Master character. Why the metallic is not showing up? Because I don't have it here. Ylian. Oh Jesus. Ylian F plate. RAM. Okay, now. Yeah, here unfortunately there is an artifact. I don't know what happened, but there is an artifact there. Something fucked up. PT. This mesh, by the way, has these legs that are a bit weird. I will probably fix it in the model. I don't know why the model is like this. It's very strange, but it is what it is. I don't know why I'm calling it legs when in reality is arms, right? Yeah. Is arms. So I think the easiest way to test this is to open a dummy level, put in a character, and just change the pieces. I think that's probably the easiest. No? But let me give this feedback to the guy to say that there is something weird in this. There is something weird in this. I don't know what happened. Okay. But anyway, I don't think it's so visible, right? But I mean, since we I mean, we can change it, so I think we will. Her, yes. Oh wow. There's a lot of stuff here. There's a lot of stuff. Okay. No, obviously that one is one of them. Okay, fine. Let's stay like this. So this is the character, right? The light is this way. The light is this way, so maybe we just rotate it this way. And at the moment the arms are in a bit of a stupid position just because, yeah, that's the way it is. But 70% gray, especially depends. Especially depends. What do you mean? So if we go here, right, and we switch this to be the plate, nice, and we switch this to be the arms plate. ENF torso. No, it cannot be torso. What do you mean? Huh? This was never re-imported with the new... okay. I see. Yes. Okay. Yeah, the model that I have in Unreal is slightly older, and I will have to re-import it. Skins, are we finally going to have heavy armor for Klyros? No, heavy armor for Klyros is not allowed because otherwise they cannot fly. So that's by design. They cannot fly, they don't use heavy armor, but we are gonna have all the Ylian female skins that are the last ones that are missing. And there is the plate armor. There is the plate armor. Now I have the problem that yes, the yeah, I will have to re-import. Now the question is, what is the easiest way? Is the easiest way that I open the other file? Yeah, I think it is. I think the easiest way is that I open my file and we have to re-export all the pieces. I have to re-export all the pieces. Otherwise it will never work. And we have to copy the armor into no, bad idea. Fuck. Okay. We will also have the wizard robe. Look at this. So we will have the wizard robe, we will have the plate, we will have the leather and the chain. All the textures and models are done. Incredible, huh? Believe it or not. Believe it or not. Okay. Okay, now the only problem of this is that I mean, the only problem of that is obviously the rigging, right? As we said, but let me try. I went through so many of this. Editing that I know exactly all the errors that I already made in the past, and uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Blender. Blender is crashing. No, yeah, Blender is crashing. Uh-oh. No, it didn't. He just had a moment of panic. He just had a short moment of panic. So yeah, there are a few things we need to do when we integrate a model into our workflow, because he has to have exactly the same, you know, nomenclature and all of that. So it will have to be re-rigged completely, but it's fine. I can do that. So what I'm doing, I'm basically merging with another mesh that already has the same armature, so that is basically inheriting the armature without me having to assign it again and maybe getting some weird, you know, scale or everything else, right? So we're going back to the same scale and same, yeah, of all the other pieces. So we inherit, you see, for example, we inherit the scale, and it is always, I would say that this is the best practice how to do it, right? So that you don't restart from scratch. Now this character obviously will not move. Yeah, you see the yeah, that piece will not move because he has 0 weight. But we will fix that. It will take a bit of time, but we will fix that. Mainly the plate is annoying because it needs to have the right weight, and now unfortunately these freaking legs, right, were created to look like rider pants, right? So there was actually something here that was blocking this part of the pants, and I mean the result is a bit uneven, right? And I think I want to fix it once and for all. And there can be a bit of variance, right? Yeah, so it doesn't have to be exactly straight, but at the same time, I don't think it can be that fucked up, right? The problem is that whatever change I do, it will affect the character a lot. So like if I take this and I gently scale it up, and I take the top and I gently scale it down, I think it's going anyway to mess up quite a bit. But I would say like this is already slightly better. You see there are certain parts that are really broken. This was because this model was as I said, was having a kind of a belt here. I don't know how to call it in English, but anyway, it was having a restraining thing. And the pants were done like this, right? So, which can still be the case, I'm not saying no, but you can have a bit of that effect, but that effect should not be crazy like it is now. Uh-oh. Doing damages. There's the music of the game that you cannot finish, huh? No, you can, but I couldn't. Now, I don't know how much we will fuck up the textures with these changes. Probably a bit, but I mean, the movement that I'm doing are very, very minimal. So I really hope that this is not gonna be too disruptive. Obviously, it will be a bit disruptive, but hopefully not crazy. Hopefully not crazy disruptive on the texture. Because Javi, you wanted to have some heavy plate armor on the Klyros or Klyros. You wanted to? Why this file is not pointing to the right textures, huh? I don't understand. Because what? No, it's correct. I was scared for a second that I was pointing to the wrong file. But no, we are pointing to the right file. Yeah, you see that the original texture here was and so we are carrying this problem through these legs because the upper part is larger, like if the pants are slightly larger at the top, but it's fine. I don't know what is this cube really. I'm gonna delete it. Look at the eyes without face. Okay. Yeah, so in theory we have to wait. We have to wait this. Hello, Bluffboy87. Hey, thank you for the follow. And welcome. We are working on on a character that was missing some of the skins, in particular the armors, and we're trying to add the armor in, which requires, unfortunately, a bit of work. The main problem being the weight. I don't understand when I go weight. I don't have the bones. It's because they are not selected there, eh? Okay, fine. Fine, now I have them. Now there is a plate armor, right? So I think that it should be fairly rigid. So I think if we are waiting, I will do like this, but obviously then on the pants we will have to do some work otherwise. But I think if I do it fairly rigid like this, should not be too bad. But then we will have to fine tune it a bit, okay? And I think that mainly the shoulder, maybe now we go. No, let me go one. No, let me go one, and then we fine tune later on, right? Yeah, this one will take a bit of time. It's not easy to do the weighting in a way that actually looks decent, and most likely it is properly attached to the other pieces of the body, which is a modular body. So we will have to do some work here for sure. Because if I animate it right now, you will see gaps between the different modular pieces. The curve pants, exactly. Look at this beautiful face. Huh? So obviously this is better than 0 weight, but now if he moves, he will move a bit weird, right? Well, as long as this part stays, but as soon as this will rotate, you will see a gap here probably. And there are some vertices that are not... Yeah, like here is bending, you see it is bending too strong. And there are some vertices actually that are not properly weighted. Like, or they are at 0, or they are... And here we can start to go, you know, 0.7, 0.5, 0. So to go a bit smoother, right? So that it's not 100%, but it's... So that we smooth it out a bit. Because if he has a bit of a smoothing, then it will bend better. I'm surprised that the bottom is not breaking, right? That this part where the pants meet is not breaking. That is very strange. That is not leaving a gap. That is very, very strange. I mean, it's better if it doesn't. You know what? It looks decent, even if I didn't fine-tune anything. I mean, I just did it very rough, but it seems to be kind of working. So this will be the plate, but we have to re-import all the pieces because these pieces have all changed. I changed the textures because the original textures were like this one, for example, is it was one piece, right? You see, it was one piece for everything. So in this texture you had part of the body, part of the arms, and it was all together, and so it was basically impossible to create a good a good modular character, right? But then I decided to split it, and now I have it. And now I have it split. For example, so there is the torso. Yeah, there is the new torso, right? There was the old torso, there is the new torso. You see that only the torso is here. And the arms are separate here, right? So everything is separate now. So we have to basically re-import everything this way. So if I re-import the torso, let me see what happens. It's asking me about it. Okay. Yeah, I have to basically re-import everything because the changes have been very significant. Where the hell is the torso here? Yeah. And this will obviously now be wrong until I re-import the... And also I will have to redo the normal maps. Yeah, we have to redo the normal map. Okay, we will redo everything, so don't worry. Don't worry, everything will work. Because this has all been planned. This has all been properly planned. I think the hands I didn't change, no? Where the hell are the hands? The hands were under body. Yeah, so they were also wrong. And the feet was also missing. Yeah, so basically... yeah. Okay. Yeah, here we were missing basically everything. So let me duplicate, and this will be hand or hands? Hands. Hands. Well, actually it's the same because the naming convention that we have is on the material, not on the texture. Actually we call it hand, but it's fine. The texture can be named as we wish. Hands, foot. Yeah, but the material needs to be named properly. The material is actually hands. Okay, and feet and feet. Okay. Yeah, because if they don't correspond when you are going to switch, when you're switching the skin, they will look wrong. Okay. Now at the moment we don't have a lot of pieces. We don't have the normal maps. We have to build that. So we will have to do that, but Right. And also arms, because arms was together with the body. Arms we didn't import yet. Okay. Yeah, just importing stuff takes quite some time, unfortunately. Okay. So now that that is done, actually I think we can close this because we imported 2 pieces. And we can save this. So we have to re-export pretty much everything, right? So we have to re-export the torso. I think the only thing that we can avoid re-exporting are probably the eyes, the head, and the hair, because they are the same. So we have the torso, we have the arms. We have the hands that definitely are different. We have the pants that are also different. And we have the feet. Okay, now everything else should be the same, but we are going to export the torso plate again, just because I did those changes to the weight. And now maybe we're going to adapt very briefly the robe, and then I will fix it as we go, okay? Now you know what we can do? I think that for the robe we could do an automatically assigned weight, actually. Let me try. If I take the robe and I disassociate it from the parent, so it doesn't have an armature anymore, and then I say that this one should become the parent of this, armature with automatic weights, and we see what happened. Yeah, definitely not perfect, but better than nothing. Yeah. We got some non-mapped vertexes here. and seems that we get a different weight between, but that should be kind of easy to fix. So yeah, you see we are missing weights. I don't know if unfortunately we got some weights on the wings. Yes, fuck, that is a problem, because this character does not have wings, but the skeleton is the same one. So we have to remove any possible... Come on. Arr. I cannot paint that because there is the bone in front. Can you believe it? That's ridiculous. Bro, why cannot paint 0? What? No, probably because there is no one else assigned. Okay, fine. Yeah, I think the reason is that there is no one else that assigns actually that particular. Yeah, as you can see. So we... Now that part of the body is very easy to mess up, so we will have to see. Yeah, here we have a million problems. But I mean, we're gonna fix it slowly but surely. I don't know why I did this. It's very weird. We also have some tail stuff. So the tail is affecting this part and should absolutely not affect it. I don't know if it's easier to just remove the bone from the... Isn't it easier if I remove the bone completely from the vertex groups for this mesh? I think it is, or not. I don't remember, because I did this already and then I had to go back and it was a mess. Maybe it's better if I don't do it. Yeah, but this part will have to be weighted very carefully. So it will take me a bit of time to actually make this work as expected. But for now that we are just importing the character the first time, I will do it, quickly, and then we will refine it. I mean, like, this should be already better compared to what it was, but should already be a bit better. Well, you see that the belt is still kind of disappearing because the weight of the belt is not the same, right, of the rest of the... So the automatical envelope decided to do it differently between the belt and the dress, which is a very stupid idea, but it is what the automatic weight decided to do, right? This is really weird though. I don't understand if it's just broken or very broken. Looks like broken. Yeah, and particularly the joints are always the hardest ones, right, to do, so it will take a bit of time. It will take a bit. And the hands are crazy, but luckily here we are not touching the hands. On this side it did it better, actually. There is still a bit of non-weighted, I don't know why. It's like if we are not normalizing. Are we normalizing or not? Are we normalizing? Are all weights normalized or not? Because it looks a bit weird. Bomb, 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 bomb. Bam, 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 bam. Did you see the trailer for GTA 6? Oh my god, GTA 6, boys. It came out like a few days ago. What the fuck did this thing do? It's all broken. Why assign the left part to the right side? What? That is crazy. Yes, the left affected from the right and vice versa. Which makes absolutely no sense. Look at this. This piece is... Okay. Painting boobs, always a nice job. Look at this. He did it really bad. Like, he decided that the two pieces were separate and... And also it did a bit of an influence. I mean, a fairly big influence on the top part. Look at the top part. Top part is influenced by the bottom quite a bit. So I don't think it's a good idea. Okay, let me see like this if it's slightly better or not. There we still have the problem. There is an influence also from the legs somehow. Fuck it. I think the leg should really not influence this part. But it does. Wow, there is still something. There is still something influencing the... Where is that vertex? It's part of the elbow. So in theory it should be 50-50 on these two bones, right? Yeah, something like that. But seems he's not doing it. I think we have a normalization problem. I don't think the problem is the I think this normalized. Where was the thing where you were automatically always normalizing? I mean, I want to paint normalize, right? So I never want a number to go above 1 or below 1, by the way. I think it was here, but I cannot find it. Right? I cannot find it. There was something here. There was. I think when you say normalize, but normalize. Can I select all vertices and normalize? Okay, probably now it did it. Maybe. But you see that it's still quite fucked up, huh? I don't know exactly why, but it is. So basically this part is not matching. And it doesn't have to be perfect, because anyway a bit of movement in the tunic is anyway fine. I mean, if he's not, you know, perfectly moving. But at the same time, right, if you have, yeah, something like that which is uneven, then it looks strange. And by the way, these two pieces are basically moving at the same time, so you should really not fuck up. But okay, now it's fucking up less, definitely less, but it's still fucking up here. So there is something, yeah, because there is this part of the hand that is affecting too much right here. And maybe not enough the inside, I don't know. So it's just not normalized, that's the problem. Just not normalized. So I think if I do everything 0.5, I think would be okay actually. You know what? I will do 0.5 this and 0.5 this and fuck it. There should be nothing else, right? Oh my god, there are some fingers. No, there are some fingers. That's the problem. There are some fingers affecting this. Yeah, the problem of the automatic weights is that it doesn't understand too much the sides of the bone, right? And so that, and this is the result. This is what you get. Yeah, there are some fingers affecting the thing. I think now is starting to get better. Start to get better and better. Please catch that guy. Okay, thank you. Okay, it's getting better. I don't know what is that. Where it's coming from? I think it's something inside that is not mapped to this guy. Yeah, exactly. Okay, better. Oh my god, this thing is making me crazy. What is going on? Why it doesn't want to cooperate? I think we are not normalizing weight. I think the problem here is that we are not normalizing weight. There is, you see that every time I touch it, it completely fucks up. Like if the weights are not normalized between this and this. It's doing it over and over. I switch between bones, I paint, and he goes crazy. Again, look at this one. Maybe now we reach the stable state. Yeah, I think we did. Oh my god. Took forever to stabilize on something. Okay. Okay, I think now it's more stable. Now the card will never stay in this position, right? So, but you never know. Okay, so in a normal position now, at least the right hand is kind of fine. I mean, it's a bit fucked, but it's okay. I mean, anyway, it's a tunic, so. So now we have the same problem on this side. Not super fun. So we have to do the same thing. We have to ensure that this part is basically 0.5 on both bones everywhere, so that they at least go together. And then we have to ensure that the hand, I mean the fingers, are not messing with it. But you see that they are, because I already see, yeah, I already see the influence, right? And we don't want this to move when the fingers are moving. I mean, it's complex, boys. I did this a million times, so I know what I'm... I know the problem, but I did it a million times. But I think that at the moment there is also an issue of non-normalization. At least that is my feeling. That some of this is not getting... You see this bump, this angle here? I mean, it means there is something else that is affecting it, which is not this. Well, actually, that's rotated, so that's normal. I think now it's better. By the way, I do have the X-ray, but still, it's not X-raying shit. You see that I have to paint both sides to get my yellow. Okay, now it should be better. At least the hardest part usually are the elbows and the knees. It seems to be better. For now, let's leave it like this, and then I will improve it. We have to improve it also because this part continues to disappear and it's kind of annoying. This part here in the middle still has some influence from other bones, you see, and when we do this, it's not weighted the same way, and so it goes inside. And the reason is that it's a separate, so this thing has influence from something. But I think we can leave it this way for now. Problem is that it's late, guys, I need to go. But at least we imported this thing, we fixed some of the material master, and Yeah, so we have to finish this. So we have all the textures. We just have to import them, fix them, re-export this model. I will save it and I will go. I will see you tomorrow evening, 9:30 p.m. European time. I'm trying to, keep my schedule so that we can continue with this. I think it will take probably at least, well, 1 or 2 other sessions, right, to do. But let's see. If you want to click on follow on Twitch and subscribe on YouTube, that's always a good idea. And also remember that our game is actually released. So you can download it from our website if you want. It's a free game, so it doesn't cost you anything. And is downloadable for Windows, Linux and Mac. Also remember that if you want to help me, you can. There are a million things that you can do to help me. We have an open tasks here, list of things that you could do. From video editing to scripts, dialogues, websites, video, whatever. So there are a lot of things that I put here as tasks that maybe you can do to help me. Plus, if you want to do something on the game, just message me and we will definitely find something for you. Bye. See you guys. Bye bye. Have a good night.